Are you over 50? Have you been messing with Mopars since you were 14 years old? Well, if so, you probably got to about to the point in your life that I'm at in mine. And it's actually not a good thing. It's nice having cars, but you get to a point where you don't have the enthusiasm or drive to work on them. That's kind of where I'm at. And I got a dilemma. I got this Dodge Charger here, which is all painted and it's pretty nice. And it needs to go back together, okay? But that's kind of a long project. That's going to be at least 6 months or more, depending on how well I can stay motivated. And then we got this GTX here, and it's running and driving. And it's pretty good. It just needs a few things, like it needs door weather stripping up here, and it needs this trunk lid painted. Arizona is really rough on paint. it just cooks right through it. But anyway, so I need to paint that, put those door seals on, and anyways, it needs a front end also. It needs bushings and all that kind of stuff. But you know, my point being is this is a closer project than that one is over there, and I can't figure out which one I want to work on. I mean, this one's pretty and all, and I'm excited, but this one's shorter term, and maybe that's a better idea. So this one, other than I also need to do the front end suspension, bushings up or lower and all that, and maybe do some work on the motor. It's got a 440 in it, but otherwise it's not bad. Well, transmission slipping. I need to work on that transmission. Been talking to John Cope back there in Indiana. He seems to be a real smart guy on transmissions and stuff. So all I'm doing is presenting to the people that watch my lame ass social media postings. Focus on this one or focus on that one. And as a side note, all you guys that are over 50 and you've been messing with these dumb cars since you're 14 years old, what do you do to stay motivated? I mean, it's gotten really bad for me in the last few years. I sit here and I drink my beer, Killian's Red, if you're wondering. And I don't get so many of them that I can't function. I just sit here and I drink beer and I look at my shit instead of working on it. I got toolboxes and I got parts and I got everything, but I just have a hard time getting motivated. So, I don't know. Maybe I've just gotten burned out on it after so many damn years of screwing with these stupid cars. Some days I just can't find the drive. It's like these two grills here. I need to make one good grill out of the two, and I don't think it'll be that hard. I mean, this one's just missing a couple pieces here, so I'll clean that up and section a piece out of here and put that in there, and then I'll have to scuff all this and detail it out, which is, it's a lot better than this one. This is just something I picked up for parts. I don't know where, but this is actually the original grill out of that green Charger there. So the bumper's done, everything's powder coated, it's good to go. It's just, I don't know, short-term gains, I guess. This one's locked and loaded. I can be doing burnouts next week. I can do burnouts today. Anyways, that's it. Comments, suggestions, whatever. Recovery programs for those of us that have been doing this for far too long. And I honestly mean this to any one of you guys that's been doing this for so long and you're burnt out. Let's stick together and figure out how to motivate one another to get out to your garage or your shop or whatever and get that car done. I know there's a bunch of you that have cars that you've probably had for 20, 30 years. And every day that goes by, you're knees are getting worse, and motivation is getting less. And we gotta drive them. We gotta get them out there and drive them. That's why I'm not gonna paint this one or restore it much nicer than it is. I don't mind getting door dings in this guy. You know, that's fine. I can drive it and enjoy it. The reason I know it needs weather stripping is I took it through the car wash the other day, and it was just pouring through there. But you know, this one, that's awful nice, and I'll enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, and I will drive it. But every time I have to park it in the parking lot, I'm going to get nervous. Anyways, that's it for US 191, middle of February, end of February. It's frickin' 81 goddamn degrees. We still haven't had any rain since March, or not March, since October. I mean, my God, living in the desert, it gets old after a while. All right, that's it. Over and out.